And Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also saying tonight a women's right to an abortion is not in jeopardy here in Canada. His comments coming amid a firestorm in the U.S. over abortion rights after a Supreme Court draft decision was leaked that would overturn Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court has ordered an investigation into that leak. CTV's Sanjay Maru takes a look at what it means for Canadians if the ruling is indeed overturned.
Racist, sexist, anti-trans, no to all abortion bans!
Across the U.S., outcry over the leaked draft opinion suggesting the U.S. Supreme Court is on its way to overturning Roe v. Wade.
I was devastated, really. It's such a disaster for the population of the United States. I mean, on the other hand, I was not surprised. We saw who was being appointed to the Supreme Court.
Overturning Roe v. Wade, which protects a woman's right to have an abortion, would leave individual states to decide whether or not the medical practice is legal. Michigan has had a felony ban on abortion since 1931 that could be enforced if Roe v. Wade is overturned. So what does it mean for Canadians? Well, if overturned, Windsor would be the closest city where many women in Michigan could access abortion services without legal barriers.
Ireland had a situation where abortion was illegal. Certainly, UK women's organizations and medical facilities made every effort to make the journey as easy as possible. It's a bigger journey than going across a border here from Detroit to Windsor.
But Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer says she hopes women in her state do not need to look across international waters to access abortion services.
When Roe falls, 2.2 million women in Michigan could lose their right to make decisions about their bodies because of a state law from 1931 banning abortion.
Last month, Whitmer filed a lawsuit asking Michigan Supreme Court to remove the state's felony ban from the books. Michigan's Republican majority legislature is not likely to overturn it, but Whitmer has promised not to enforce the state ban if Roe v. Wade is overturned.
I want every Michigander to know that no matter what happens in D.C., I'm going to fight like hell to protect access to safe, legal abortion in Michigan.
We also reached out to Windsor Regional Hospital, which provides abortion services at its Met campus, to provide comment. Officials declined, but say they will share more information once the U.S. Supreme Court makes its final ruling. Sanjay Maru, CTV News.